If this isn't satire, I'm done with life. Can having a very high IQ hinder language learning? I have a professionally tested IQ of 135-138, which puts me in the 99th percentile intelligence-wise. In theory, that should make language learning easy, and in general, it is. I have an incredible capacity for finding patterns, learning vocab, imitating phonemes, etc. I am quite the linguist, but it is almost too easy. I've been doing various different courses on Duolingo for about 2 weeks, Latin, German, French, Japanese, and I'd say I've reached a decent level at each, but the fact is, it's just kind of boring. I'm losing motivation. Could it be that my high intelligence is hindering my learning? Do any other high IQ folks here have any tips on how I can make it a bit more interesting and stay motivated? Duolingo. First of all, it's not great for Japanese, but second of all, it's made to be, like, easy. I don't know how to put this in a nice way, but I think you're just completely up yourself on this one. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo, and today we are looking at r/IAmVerySmart, a subreddit dedicated to the smartest idiots you know. That's right, the people who brag online about their high IQ while then failing to understand basic concepts. So let's just get right into it. Is an electric rocket possible? LOL, no. Newton's third law. I don't think I know enough on this one to actually make any sort of judgment about the musky husky who done what bought the bird. Apparently, everyone is just fighting about what the definition of a rocket is in the comments. So I have no help on this one. This is just a weird one for me. I said, hey, what's good? Don't know how to say hi. How are you? I can't read that first part. I graduated top 10% of my class and have my CFA, equivalent of master's. Wow, really? Well, first impressions are everything. I thought you spoke broken English. I don't think I've ever met someone who has a PhD or master's who says what's good LOL as an introduction. Doesn't show pedigree. I don't think this is gonna work out. That's so uncomfortable. Any level of intelligence does not indicate any sort of formality. Just because I'm big brain smart boy doesn't mean I'm gonna be like, hello, madame. I can't help but notice that your hand is unkissed and you are without a suitor this fine Tuesday evening. Might I accompany you to the gala and then the opera? Like, come on. I was born in the wrong generation. Kids these days listen to XX-Temptation, Lil Pump, Cash Me Outside, girl. I sit at home sipping 19 Crimes as I reminisce on Box 4th, as well as Queen, Pink Floyd, and Scott Joplin. Oh well, having an extremely high IQ has its perks. That just means you can retain a lot of information. It doesn't mean you're smart. You still have to put in the effort, you dingleberry. Gotta hate that kind of people. But you know what I don't hate? People who subscribe to this channel. So what you should do right now is that, as well as leaving a comment, sharing it with a friend so I don't have to hate them. It's a blood feud. It will last forever. It is a dwarven feud. You will go in the book. Please subscribe. You don't have to, like, this isn't a threat. I'm doing a bit. Oh, coming back is something I should have factored into my handicap for this game. Oh man, this is great. For all those who grew up in public school or somewhere education is not valued, the South. Edgar Allan Poe is a famous author of horror stories, and one of his more famous pieces of work is titled The Raven. This is somebody who slipped through the cracks and has a life that amounts to nothing, so all they can do is try and act smart and find praise anywhere that they can. This is just sad. Very smart 15-year-old has to be a jerk to their 8-year-old brother to feel good about themselves. Do any of you give your little siblings easy math questions and laugh at them when they get it wrong? I asked my 8-year-old brother to find x and x squared plus 5x plus 6 and laughed at him when he got it wrong. I also asked same brother to find the primitive function of x squared. I hate this kind of person. You are going to ruin that fish's ability to swim because you're judging it on its ability to climb a tree. It's an 8-year-old. Don't put formulas in its face. How do I increase my IQ whilst living among stupid people? No choice. I've tried running away everywhere, but the low IQ is a problem which is impossibly inescapable. Mostly I don't engage with my countrymen. I have some issues which can only be dealt with by a higher IQ me, but I can't do it much long, because low IQ people always drag me down inadvertently. Just want a peaceful life. If you find yourself surrounded by idiots, I have a bad statement for you. You are probably the idiot in the room because you are passing judgment on everyone else around you without learning anything they have to teach you. This just happened to me the other day. I started writing an algorithm in my head that would get the AI to behave without input, but then I was like, I could end up creating an AI apocalypse. Yeah, no thanks. And started to try and forget what I had coded. It's scary out there, man. Roko's basilisk moment, Roko's basilisk moment, Roko's basilisk moment. I'm the only person in the New Jersey Transit right now, literally doing insane math equations in my brain right now. I'm literally solving differential equations and making up calculus problems just in my mind right now. I'm listening to Tool and laughing at how basic the signatures are. It's hard to have such a tortured yet genius mind. No, this is satire. This reeks of satire. The halo as well on the background image. That's satire. I'm praying. It doesn't matter. I will make back my lost karma by getting upvotes on subreddits that respect me for the person I am. They respect people's sharp wit such as me. You would never understand me. I see that I am just too smart for the subreddit, and I will make a great care not to interlope on places where I am not demanded, such as thus. What a pretentious crap, going through his entire thesaurus trying to find a way to make other people feel bad about probably dishing on him for some jerky opinions. I literally, and most likely still haven't tested, have photographic memory. I was homeschooled because normal school was way too easy and a waste of time. I'm smarter than college graduates and potentially some professors. At this point, I don't need any more education. I'm smarter than you, bozo. This is probably written by one of the stupidest kids you will ever meet on the playground, and that is a science fact. That is an absolute science fact. Only 4 demographics that tolerate me. Yes, I've heard this before. Feel free to block me. There are only 4 demographics that tolerate me. IQs over 160, 7 more figures net worth, young sapiosexual females with superior genetic structure and pulchritude. Or D, I forget what accent I gave this guy. You face imminent death from external factors. My best Christmas gift this year was from a member here who has constantly insulted me and had me kicked off here a few times, asked me for a substantial amount of money for Christmas in DM. Have a prosperous 2023. Yeah, I believe any of this is real. I believe you've touched a woman. I definitely believe it. That's why you're online having an argument, just because you want to make sure that we all know that you have touched a woman before. All I'm gonna say about the whole "let your kids believe in Santa" conversation is this. When I was 7, my parents were very much still attempting to have me believe in Santa. Me as a critical thinker, I already knew that crap was fake at 7 years old. Y'all be easy this holiday season. Look, I used to find the gifts before Christmas when I was a young child. I knew Santa wasn't real, but it meant a lot to my parents, so I went along with it. You are just an unpleasant little turd. I scored 154 on an internet IQ test. Only the most professional standards, I see. Another said I was in the league of Bill Gates. I went to college and was smarter than all my teachers. None of my friends could even beat my IQ score on the same test. Even my own father scored 34 points lower than me on the same test. I crack really hard problems. Every room on Earth is, so far, the wrong room for me. Thanks for putting everything in perspective. The only room you belong in is the psych ward, dude. That is, weird. That's uncomfortable. No one wants to talk anymore. You've ruined the vibe. This was a good party until you opened your mouth. Yes, infinity is always infinite, but using something that is not infinite to so symbolize infinity is stupid. You can measure the circles, the sphere, sail, orb, but if the sphere itself is not infinity itself, then you aren't actually measuring infinity, so those complex math integrals lose their integrity, says the man who can't spell circle. Scientists are so stupid that they can't see that science can't prove nothing because they can't prove that proof is proof that proof is proof, so nothing science has ever done is actually proven or provable. Oh, science is just a bunch of theories, and I won't believe in a single study that is read by human consciousness. Oh, but this computer did the test for me. Bro, the second you saw the results and the results were seen by human consciousness, show me something that is not tainted by human consciousness. Oh wait, the moment you show it to me, then it is tainted by human consciousness. It's so frustrating to be the smartest person to ever exist. This person constantly judges other people's life choices and gives unsolicited opinions because they are trying to receive validation for the lifestyle that they have led up to this point, and that is a fact. This is so sad and uncomfortable. They're trying to seem so cultured, and really they're just coming off as the most inconsequential jerkwad to exist. Pink Floyd are a thinking person's band for people with depth, people with patience and understanding, and a desire to understand more. Musically, they grew from basic sound to symphonic structures and audioscapes. I bet most saying that they were overrated lists people like AC/DC or Metallica or Cinderella or Motley Crue and the like as superb bands. Mindless twaddle radio play. Yes, because you need a big IQ to understand just another brick in the wall and its meanings. Come on! And that's all the time we have for today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, take an internet IQ test, and share this with a friend to let them know that your IQ is bigger. If you do want more r/IAmVerySmart, there'll be another popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds, but until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.